Good evening. Welcome to RC Conference Live with myself, JMHRC, and normally with RC Basher Boy Gabe. RC Gabe will not likely join us tonight. He may make it into the chat, so it'll be just myself. It is an open panel, so anybody who would like to get on the panel and chit chat with us is welcome to do so. I'll be posting the link in the comments. So feel free to join. And hopefully everybody's having a great Saturday, great weekend. I've had a good day so far myself, spent time with my son and with my parents. I believe we're going to get up and do some crawling in the morning with some locals. So looking forward to that. Especially after a week of, I was sick most of the week. So we do have a question for everybody. What do you use to clean your RCs with? We can be talking about that and anything else we can come up with. I have batteries charging upstairs for tomorrow. I'm going to take my Axial 6x6 out, my Element Trail Walker, and my Gen 8 Predator build out to do some crawling in the morning. So looking forward to that. And it is open panel for anybody just joining. Posted a link in the chat. Fern, good evening. So car wash soap detergent. All right. Do you just hose them down with some water and then soap and water real quick and rinse them off? Is that mostly what you do? Maybe air dry, or do you use a compressor or anything to blow them off? I know me personally, I don't wash mine very often. My bashers, if they get dirty enough, I've done it once or twice with crawlers, but if my bashers get dirty enough, usually just a water hose them off, and then take air hose from the compressor and try to knock off some of the big water and then let it air dry. And that's usually about it for my bashers. I've done that once or twice with a couple crawlers because they got extremely, extremely dirty. But typically with the crawlers, if it's been in wet stuff where dirt's stuck to them, I have a hand brush that I will usually let them dry, let the dirt dry onto them, maybe a day or two, where I can just take that brush and knock it off. Shop vac to quickly dry them, soap and water, and use a shop vac. Very nice, Ferns. Once the dirt dries, usually you can knock it off pretty easily with a brush or something, and that's what I'll do. My tires are probably my tires and the bodies are the only thing, and really it's the tires more than anything that gets probably cleaned frequently on my crawlers in particular, not so much the bashers. Especially if I'm getting ready to compete, I will take the tires off and hand clean them in the kitchen sink, usually with just hot water, and let them air dry, and put them back on the rig. Like after USTE, because it was sort of somewhat of a wet weekend, I had most of my tires were pretty dirty, so I did that to all the tires, put them back on the rigs, and they were on the shelf. But if they don't get that dirty where it's super visible, I won't touch the tires unless I'm getting ready for a competition. Like for a day like tomorrow, just to go out and local crawl, I won't clean any tires. The only way I'll clean them afterwards is if they're majorly dirty. And from time to time, I'll take the bodies, put them in the kitchen sink, and usually just some Dawn, usually with just a sink kitchen cleaning pad, like go over the bodies real quick, inside out, rinse and let them air dry. But I don't do that often on the bodies. So Fern liked your video on your new slash drag build. Looks very cool. Wish you luck with that, and I look forward to seeing what else you do with it. I'm enjoying my RC drag cars, even though I haven't been able to do much this past week at least. So you normally clean your electronics and all the mechanics. So and hey, Dennis.
What's going on, John?
Good evening. How you doing?
Not too bad. How you been?
I'm good, sir. I'm good. Thank you. Guru RC, welcome.
Guru, a long time no see.
So how's things going for you up there, Dennis?
Good. Matter of fact, me and Guru, we met up with Icon RC today and went crawling for a little while.
Nice.
And
awesome.
Guru brought out Mrs. Guru. And she did all the driving and he did all the walking.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And
Big head
Guru
RC.
brought out Mrs. Guru.
Yeah, I muted and I was watching the other stream.
Totally understand. Well, that's awesome. Y'all got some calling in today, Dennis. I'm hoping to do something tomorrow. So,
As a matter of fact, when I was on the stream with Big Head, I was working on my comp rig for tomorrow and added some scale points to it so I can come home with some hardware tomorrow.
sweet. Well, good luck out there. Hopefully you do well.
Yeah,
I'm no expert either. I'm still learning. That's the fun part. And Kurt's welcome.
Thank you. How's it going?
Doing good. How about you guys, Kurt, Big Head? What y'all got going on?
I'm cutting some Traxxas tires.
Canyon Trails?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I love those tires. Super underrated.
They are once you cut them.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
even
are.
without cutting, they're pretty decent. But boy, once you cut them, they really, really come to life.
it's funny because we were just talking about those tires before we got out of that stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got those tires now on three rigs, I think. So
This is my third set.
I was gonna say you can pretty much get them free most of the time, right?
right. I'm actually probably going to pick up. I'm looking to probably pick up another set, honestly. So I've been very, very impressed with them, especially where I'm at. They've worked really well in the train we have here.
You got them on that TRX6, right?
Well, the Axial. It's Axial 6x6, but yes, I do.
Oh, that's right. You got the UMG6.
Yep. But yep, I put them on it, cut them, just like he's doing, and they've performed very well. In fact, I plan to take the ones off the TRX4 tonight or in the morning and put them on the Predator before I go out tomorrow.
You just going to crawl or you going to a comp?
No, just local group. We're getting together in the morning, just do some crawling at a local spot. So I'm taking the Predator, taking the 6x6, and taking my Trail Walker.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to take my UGRC Dirty South, my 10-2, and my Cross SU4C tomorrow to that comp.
Nice.
Yeah, them tires on the 6x6 are a little bit different than the Canyon Trails.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they do decent on the TRX6 stock. They do decent.
Yeah.
But they're definitely a different tire between those and those Canyon Trails.
Yeah. I got
Take
4
care.
Canyon Trails on the back of my TRX6 and 2 high racks on the front. Don't know why. I mean, I put the 4 on the back. Of course, they grip. I don't know why I put. I know why. Because I didn't have another set of Canyon Trails. Instead of high racks laying around.
Bull Gear, welcome. Shade Tree, welcome. Fern, thanks for stopping in. Have a good evening.
Uncle Lee, how you doing?
So Kurtz, what's that on the table there? What you got in front of you? The drift car?
It's my Fortec.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
I'm going to steal parts off of it to put on my Vortex speed car.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I'm excited to test both of my drag cars, but I ended up being sick all week.
Oh,
And the one day that I could have actually tested, I didn't have the energy to do it. But I've made some changes, especially to my one, and I'm excited to see how quick I hope that it will go. We'll see. It was going nice and straight, and I made a bunch of changes, so who knows? It may be all over the place. I'll go fast
You're
at
only-
all.
you're only supposed to do one change at a time, so you know if it works or not.
I know. You know what's funny is it's my cheap build, and it was a buggy, off-road buggy, and it's never had any real maintenance done to it. So when I finally got like a tow station, and I checked tows all jacked up and cambers all out of whack, so I basically set it up the way you're supposed to set it up, but it was going straight with the messed up settings. Now I've documented all the settings, so worst case I can put it back, but I set it up the way you're supposed to, so it's going to be interesting to see if it will still go straight, because I tested it the week before on the old settings, and I didn't even have to touch the steering. I could just nail it, and it would just go straight.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if it stays that way.
Hey, John, look what I finally acquired.
Oh,
I had to. The GT3, that thing was just giving me a problem with that little wheel.
hmm
I'd start turning it, it would just have a mind of its own and go wherever it wanted.
Wow.
If I went to push on it to say I wanted to hit enter,
hmm
then it would change from being an enter to back to scrolling again and just go wherever it wanted.
Wow. Yeah, I've been
So
lucky on that.
I'm slowly converting trucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had my DR10 drag car, the factory radio on it, or the receiver, one of them took a crap. Went to go out test both the cars a week ago and turn on the DR10 and it wouldn't do anything.
Huh.
And first I thought I don't know, I thought I'd done something wrong. I had changing the motor leads around, changing everything, and checked a different battery, and finally I threw a Red Cat crawler receiver in there with a remote and everything works. And I'm like, okay.
What was that? Just the inexpensive associated radio? That it came
Yeah,
in?
it's the three channel one. And it has the gyro in it, which I had it turned off, so it's not hurting me not to have it. But, so it's a
Right.
decent one. Shade Tree says he's got Deepwood 2.2s on his bomber. I have bought some 1.9 Deepwoods, and I think for trailing they're a good tire, but rock crawling, I wasn't impressed by them.
Adventure Time swears by them crawling.
He loves them. Yes, he has them on almost everything he has, just about. But
I've got the 1.9s and the 2.2s, but I turn them backwards. In other words, threads running opposite the way it should.
I've
You know,
never tried
like
that.
like a tractor tire. You know how
Mhm.
it's got the grooves in it like that? I turn it around where it's more like a V.
That might be worth trying. I mean, in dirt, I've had good success with them in dirt. Like I tried to compete with them once, and I mean, like the canyon trails, just on rocks, just way outperform them.
The guys are doing that with the stock Gen 8 tires too. They're turning them backwards.
Yeah. I have a ton of those tires. Like I think I have 4 or 5 sets of those.
Can't give them away.
Well, I used to say they're not a bad tire, and they're really not for a ready to run tire, but there's actually so many good tires out there. I mean the Canyon Trails, like he's working on, great ready to run tire. You got Hyrax is a good tire. You've got Trenchers, which I haven't personally had any on my rigs, but I want to try a set of Trenchers.
You'll love them.
Well, I ran Joe, Exo Cage RC's Ecto with them on there, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to put these on the Predator and see if that like gets me where I want to be from a tire perspective. So, I mean, truthfully, I'm good with the Canyon Trails, honestly. But
I left the stock foams in my trenchers, and they work great. Especially
how
if
heavy
you're
is your
getting on
rig?
a big rock.
How heavy
How
is your
heavy?
rig?
My UGRC is 4.2 pounds, and my 10.2 is 6.5.
And you're running stock foams on both of those with the Trenchers?
Yep. Yeah.
Because what I found with I have the J Concept landmines with the stock foams in the rear ones. Front ones I have the I done forgot the name of them. But I found like with my rig close to the weight of your UGR, I'm under 5 pounds, 4.5 maybe, something like that. That I couldn't get the foam soft enough for it to perform the way I wanted on the landmines.
Right.
In the stock foams in the Canyon Trails that came on my TRX4, of course, they're very worn now, very, very worn because it's almost 2 years old. Seem to be like perfect for the Predator. They now become too soft for the TRX4, but for the Predator, they're almost perfect. But I do want to try the Trenchers. I've seen a lot of people running them recently, particularly on Ectos. And when I ran Joe's, it ran great with those. I was very impressed with how it performed. So.
Now, I've got the Trenchers, the landmines, and the Scorpios. The landmines and the Scorpios, all I did was just switch foams between the two tires.
Mm-hmm.
And what a big difference.
Do you like the Trenchers better than the landmines? No.
I'll take the landmines over the Trenchers. Because they're a little bit narrower. But I mean, the compound on both of them, it's not bad. You just, like I said, you just take the two and switch foams around in them. So the Scorpio has a softer foam, and the landmines have a stiffer foam. So you just switch to the other compounds, and they work great.
It's good to know.
The only thing I don't like about the landmine is they don't clean out very good.
No, they don't.
So without the wheel speed, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot.
The landmines don't clean out good?
No.
No. Especially if it's tacky, any bit of, a little bit of wetness or tackiness, they fill up. Yeah, I agree, Bull Gear. Which I usually vent most of my tires most of the time. Well, I take that back. No, I don't vent. I actually prefer not to vent. But get them good and wet. They will.
That gets caught in that right there, and that creates nothing but like a big grease patch under your tire. Because it's just got a little dimple in it. What's that?
I was thinking about picking up a pair, but if they gum up.
Well, all you need is a little bit of wheel speed, and they'll clean right out. They're super soft. I mean, they're a great tire. It's just I've got the landmines mounted right now, and they're not bad.
Sean.
Only Sean.
Yep. So speaking of Sean, next Saturday, we will have another channel interview, and Sean's RC Adventure will be the channel we will be interviewing next Saturday night.
Good, drill him.
Boy,
So it should be interesting.
Bring up Tamiya a lot and 124 scale.
124 scale, right? I should ship him a 124 scale to arrive at his house Saturday morning.
Those are going to be all my questions when I put it on. I'm going to be in there and put all my questions about those two cars.
Did you ever finish up with Green Frog? I think his power went out. When I was
Yeah,
watching.
no, we're gonna do another and that was show and tell, and we plan to do another one with him. He has a pretty big collection anyway, so I mean, I'm trying to remember how many it was. I think he was planning to show about 12, and I think we saw somewhere around 7 or so. But
Yeah.
he's got plenty more, so we plan to do another one with him.
Oh, okay, cool.
Speaking of Green Frog, he's in the
Oh.
chat. So,
Oh, okay, there he is.
yep.
Egan.
What's up, Green Frog?
Yep. Green Frog, he's awesome. We appreciate the help with the logo. So
Oh yeah, he's got
Sean.
me too.
yeah, he's helped quite a few people with logos.
Yeah.
He's good at it. M80 waiting for the 124 scale. I like it.
The 124 scale win.
You might be right. It'd still be fun to watch.
Yeah.
So anybody else doing any RCN tomorrow?
Working on the backyard.
No, I'm not. I did some today. I'm not gonna do nothing tomorrow.
Nice. Yeah. I didn't do any today, so looking forward to tomorrow.
No, this is a honeydew weekend.
Oh, I ain't got to worry about those anymore. Only do my own honeydew list now.
There you go. When you want to, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Last weekend, it was my weekend without my son, long weekend. Of course, I wasn't feeling well. I started not feeling well on Sunday. So I just sat in my recliner. Sunday, Monday. It was nice.
Didn't take a bath for 2 days.
About what I did.
Now, I still took a bath every day, but I would wake up in the morning in my recliner, get up, go upstairs, take a shower, put fresh clothes on, come down, get back in the recliner.
Ain't nothing wrong with days
Life
like that.
right
I like days like that. Yeah.
Hey, it was nice, especially when you're not feeling well. So
Oh yeah.
it's almost what my weekend ended up being. Luckily, I can work from home, and even though I did have work to do, I still got opportunities to sit in the recliner and relax as I wasn't feeling well. So
Yeah, last weekend I didn't do much. We went to a laser light show Saturday night. Came home and I just kicked back on the weekend. Didn't have to work Monday. Sat here, did nothing. Didn't look at a truck. Didn't work on a truck. Didn't think about the truck.
yep. It's nice not to mess with RC sometimes. So Bull Gear, take it easy. Thanks for stopping in.
Well, it's getting to the point now where I need to get as much driving in as I can outside before the weather changes. Then once the weather changes, it's going to only be every other weekend, maybe, as long as the weather is good enough for me to get where I got to go.
Yeah.
Save that rubber, big head. You might need it.
So Dennis, that might be a question for you on the riff. 2.2 or 1.9s. I've assumed 2.2s.
2.2s. 1.9s won't fit.
2.2s.
They will, but they'll fit, but they're going to be too small.
I was gonna say it probably look funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it look real goofy. It'd be like putting a 1.5 or even a 1.0 on a Capra.
Yeah.
Now you got to put the 2.2s on because if you put the 1.9s on, it's going to sit too low, and you can only get them in up to what, a 4.75.
Somewhere around there,
So,
just under.
Yeah, I mean, for an extra couple bucks, the 2.2's not gonna make or break it.
Yeah.
Too bad the tires that come.
You're cutting off their big head. Too bad we can't reuse it for something, right?
I was thinking about gluing it to some rocks down at the river. No.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know what you'd use it for.
It's amazing how much it ends up being after you do that. You
Right.
take off a little nub, but it ends up like being this big pile of black.
Whole tables full of them.
Yeah.
And do you sipe yours too? Do you cut I've seen guys cut them in half.
I didn't. I just removed the one. That one piece. I know Troy with Roadside. I know he did the extra. I've thought about it, but I mean, just doing that one nub piece to me has been plenty.
Yeah, they work great that way.
Yep. John Martin, welcome.
What's up, John?
What's going on, John?
Yeah, these are 2.2s by 5.5s. They're almost an inch shorter than what comes on the Rift.
Wow.
And they're almost an inch narrower. But when I'm ready, these are going to go on it. I'm just saving the dip gears.
Yeah, the Rift tire is huge, and that's a hard compound tire too. I couldn't get it to do anything, so I put the Deepwoods 2.12 on mine. But the Deepwoods, you really have to change the foams in them because the foams are too spongy. And if you hit the throttle real hard with the Deepwoods on it, and you catch a sharp rock, you're gonna cut a hole in your tire. So.
Sean says 2.2s are for people who can't drive.
Of course, people's been cutting these too. I don't know what they've been cutting on them. I think they've been cutting.
There don't seem like there's a whole lot there you would need to cut.
I think it's the outer lugs, every other one or something. But yeah.
And that's why I only have 1.9s on all my trucks and portals on one, because that's what it came with.
I only have one 2.2 rig, technically. And it hasn't been used in, I don't know, 8 months.
Oh, you know what? That just reminded me. I still got to get that evader down and get that boxed up for you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about the evader. You know, speaking of evader, I'm in a Facebook group for the Duratrax evader. And there's a guy on there. He actually built a drag car out of using an evader, and he just posted some updates. God, what was his number? 2.3, 2.3, 2.4, something like that. He's running in the 132 foot, which is pretty freaking quick. I mean, that's getting low twos is getting quick. Obviously, he's done a lot of modifications and stuff, but that thing is, and he's the only one that's ever done it with an evader, and that thing is moving.
I mean, that's not bad for the gearing that they have on them.
Yeah. So I've debated on. I mean, I've already got 2 drags, so it's like, do I really need to do another one, but I've thought about I have enough Evader chassis right now that I could spare one to make a John Martin saying 70, 80 mile an hour plus. Let me see if I can find this post. Should be able to find it pretty easy because I think that's, I want to say 73. That's what sounds familiar to me that he was running. Which was definitely moving. Let's see here. Oh, no, 63. 2.27 at 63 miles an hour. So 2.2 is at 63.
Guru is trying to find a Chevy Tahoe body.
Chevy Tahoe.
If anybody in chat knows where you can find one.
Chevy Tahoe. I personally don't know of one. He actually got a 2.25 at 62 miles an hour as well. So 2.25. He's moving with that setup. He's got me beat by a lot. But I'm not really.
Well,
trying
y'all
to
might have to get off here. I gotta get some stuff done.
All right, man. I appreciate you stopping in.
Appreciate it, G. Your name is John, right?
John, yes.
John, okay.
Yep. You're welcome.
See you again.
Anytime there's open panel, you're welcome to join us.
All right. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you, Dennis. Kurt.
All right.
What
Have
you
a
do, see you, David.
Here goes Sean with his, if you can't make a 1.5 by 3.75 straight axle go in the same location as a 1.9 with portals, then you can't drive. Or you can drive. Is that what you're saying? You can drive?
Yeah, if you can get that small of a tire to go anywhere that a 1.9 is going, then you're worthy of driving just about anything.
And Sean, I know what you were trying to say, and I would agree that you can make a 1.5 go anywhere a 1.9 can. Just you're not going to go exactly the same way the 1.9 did or as easy.
Yeah. You're going to need a lot of sand ladders.
There you go, sand ladders, exactly.
Sand ladders and winches?
Yeah. So Green Frog says the Parma SUV body that replicates the 93 Chevy Tahoe.
There you go, Green Frog Guru.
Yep.
Green Frog's got a lot of knowledge in that head of his.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And he's only been in RCs like 5 years or less. So
needs to change his name from Green Frog to like the RC Guru.
Yeah, right.
Guru RC and him should change names.
Green Frog with the RCs and all this is like Brad with Tamiya.
That's funny. Sean wants an SCX 24 with 2.2s and a shark body and portals. I'm serious that I'm gonna surprise Sean one day. He's going to get an SCX 24. How long he keeps it, or whether or not it gets blown up, that's a whole nother story. But he's going to get one day. Maybe not under his own will, but he will get one.
I was gonna say, do you live out that way? No.
No, I'm in North Florida and he's in New York. But,
okay.
But I should see him. In theory, I should see him at USTE in February.
Well, you need to slip it in one of his bags or something so he doesn't even know it. And he gets home and opens it up.
No, what we need to do, John, is we need to find either some AliExpress or some Banggood tape and put it on there because he won't question it. He'll just open it.
Well, you know what I think I should do, and this is maybe giving it away, but of course at USTE this year, 11 Charlie was there, and I expect that they're going to be at USTE this coming year, which of course Sean helped support 11 Charlie. He should be given that at the 11 Charlie booth in front of everybody, so it's not so easy that he can't just get rid of it.
That would be classic. You'd have to keep it. Everybody be asking him about it.
Exactly. Very well known and published.
You're right.
So
He saw someone else has that name.
yeah. Sean said it'd make a good 4th of July video, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure that was talking about the SCX 24.
Blowing up.
Yeah. Which would be entertaining.
It sure would be. You might hit 1 million views on it.
Right? Especially because I have found that, of course, I don't have a SCX 24 anymore, but my 124 scale videos have, even still do very well, even though I haven't put one out in quite some time. They actually still get a lot of views. So I have no doubt that something like that would probably bring a lot of views.
Yeah.
Donation for 4th of July fireworks video. Maybe I need to get Honey Lulu to do a custom dip on the body for it.
There you go.
Maybe like an 11 Charlie themed dip on the body. Induction for Sean. Exactly, John Martin. RC84 Films, welcome.
Going on, Chris.
That could be fun.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. And at USTE, they have a 124 scale crawler course. So, and we give him a reason to go on one extra course.
Everybody get in cheer and go crawl it, go crawl it.
Yeah, Shade Tree, I do like the sound of that. Tape Immortal to it and send it off a cliff. That could be cool.
Yeah.
Definitely could be cool. But yeah. I keep talking about it, but it's going to happen.
So no game tonight then, huh?
Yeah, he messaged me probably 45 minutes beforehand and said that something had come up. He said he would try to get in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I was like, all right, no biggie. Oh, I think this is here. This is the I think it must be the that body information on that body for the Tahoe like body. Yep. Pretty much a normal price.
It's not bad, $34.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, especially for a big SUV body.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. Good price. So
Never got a link. Link to what? Except, well, it was up on chat. That's how I got in.
yeah, I'll post the link in the chat again.
Oh, you didn't do a.
I don't think I wait.
You can't do a banner up top
Let's see if it'll let me do it from over here.
in the chat.
There. I just it didn't pin it. What?
Well, if he goes back to just the YouTube video, it'll be pinned at the top
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, I've just
It's not
tried to
there?
pin it twice on the YouTube side, and it keeps telling me message failed to pin. So I don't know what's going on there.
it's in the chat, but
Yeah, I just put it up there. That could be cool, Sean. Use a tank. 11 Charlie's got a tank, actually. So that could be cool.
might want to keep it then if it's got a bullet hole through the center of it. Still
Right.
run.
He's never going to live. Gabe's never going to live that down. Even my son talks about that. Like he'll be like, "Is
About girlfriend taking his
girlfriend get his
hostage?
RC again?" Like my son will be like, "Did Gabe's girlfriend get his RC again?"
You're not allowed on it.
Hey, Chris,
What's up?
how's it going?
Another day, man.
Nice.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Dennis? How you doing, man?
Good, man. I see you're having fun with all that construction equipment, huh?
Oh yeah, man. I'm just gonna have a little old blast with it.
I want some construction equipment so bad, but man, they're expensive.
I know. I would love to have some of the hydraulic stuff, but God, I can't see myself paying $5,000 for an RC.
Yeah,
Right?
that's crazy.
Like when I watch Sparks's videos, and he just bought like 4 or 5 new RCs, and I'm like, man, that looks so nice, but Jesus Christ, there's no way.
I know. That's what I said too. Because I trust me, I was looking at when I was thinking about getting into it. I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, the prices of these things. Like, no.
Yeah.
Then you're just playing the dirt with them. It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, he got that $10,000 excavator, and then he wound up with that $7,000 loader, and then rusted the shit out of it.
Yes, he did. Took the drill to it. It was like, I'm like,
Destroys
man,
it.
I watched that video and I'm like, whoa, that's wow, okay. Don't
He's
think
like,
I
"Oh,
could
yeah,
do
man,
that.
we could take it over here and make a couple dents." What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, man, yeah, I'd have to let it naturally get that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But
But now, one of those is, or 2 of them, I think, have a digital screen inside the cockpit that's showing like the voltage. I'm like, holy cow! Like,
yeah.
this
Yeah,
thing's serious.
Crazy.
It's something different. I just wanted to change up from what I've been doing always.
Yeah.
Was
No,
it
I would
RC
love to have
four-wheel drive? They
The
got
what?
that monster dump truck from RC four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
They got that real big Moxie truck.
Yeah.
That's 15,000.
Good Lord.
Man,
This is really crazy.
Yeah.
And then that video that everybody's sharing with that $30,000 Corvette.
Yeah.
It's a 4-stroke engine that a guy just built a metal body around.
Huh.
But apparently, that guy, everything that he builds is no less than, I think they said 15,000.
that's a cool car though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, but it's not 30,000 cool.
Yeah, I'll never pay that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Before I spend 30,000
On an RC, I'm buying me a brand new car,
Right.
Yeah, right.
Really?
one that I can actually sit in.
Yeah.
I agree. Absolutely agree. But I would definitely love to have some construction equipment. I'd love to have like a 18-wheeler to pull like a front loader or something on, and
Yeah. Yeah, those are expensive too. God, I looked into those. It's like just for the basic kit, it's like $450. That's without your electronics. Then you need a trailer. That's another $600. I mean, good Lord. I was like, Yeah, it's gonna be about $1,500 right there.
Yep. Yep.
I couldn't do it.
Well, you're halfway there with one truck. The HC6 wasn't cheap.
The what?
That HC6 from Kraus wasn't cheap, so I know you're halfway there.
Yeah, that wasn't a really cheap truck. Yeah. Think about it.
now. Yeah.
No, because
I got one sitting right here.
Yeah, mine's been sitting up there.
Yeah, but yours, you could drive yours. I can't. Mine's still not even painted.
Yeah, you can drive it without paint, man.
Welcome, Gabe.
Hey, listen, just go ahead, paint
I
it,
do, Gabe.
and go with the grinder and start grinding all over it.
No. You look like a Canadian walking around getting high saying A.
Yeah.
Oh.
My honcho again.
He must have heard us talking about it.
Yeah.
And this time he didn't buy her the makeup, he bought her all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
She probably gonna.
Gucci
He's got
bag
what 60-something rigs. That's probably she'll steal all of those. So to force him to buy a ring.
Gabe says she still has it. Oh.
But yeah. So Chris, you got any doing any RCing this weekend?
Yeah, I actually did some yesterday with the construction vehicles, today with the construction vehicles, and I plan on doing it tomorrow.
Nice.
You do that right in your backyard?
Yeah. I set up a little place for the vehicles to run right there next to my crawler park there. So my main goal is
Digging a
to
garden with it?
do what?
Are you digging a garden with all of it?
No, I'm actually kind of like making the foundation for the site to go to. So I've been taking a lot of dirt back there. I'm doing it all with the vehicles itself. I'm not trying to dig it with shovels or anything. I'm putting a pile of dirt down, scooping it up, putting the dump truck, take it back there, doing the same thing.
Nice.
So,
Well, you said it's right next to your crawler course, so you can sort of, make a road or do something and run your crawlers or whatever through there too.
yeah, that was the idea too, because I wanted to have it where I can take my vehicles, the construction vehicles, and like maintenance the course and stuff, like put down the rock.
Yeah, okay.
So
Cool. Nice.
I'm working on that. I'm getting there.
Nice. Sweet. Because that's what I would do if I could actually afford some good construction RCs. That's probably exactly what I would do, is like that, like make it all together, like where I could run all my stuff on one place, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So
That's cool.
it's cool. Now I just got to worry about the neighbor's cat next door because it likes to come over to my yard and poop everywhere.
Yeah, got that same issue.
Yeah, I got the stone dust, like really fine stone, look like kitty litter.
Yeah,
So I never,
Corey Fines.
so my neighbor came over with a big tarp and he put it over. He's like, I don't want my cat to come over there and use it as a litter box. I said, yeah, because the last few times I've been running the vehicles under the carport, which is dirt there, and every time I was out there, I always scooped up that cat's poop there. And I'm like, really? Come on.
I throw some hot sauce down there.
Yeah, I do something.
I'm saying expensive cat litter or cat poop remover.
Yeah.
You gotta have a small, shallow grave ready for that cat. You got to dig one and have a little sign.
Yeah.
Poop in my excavation area one more time.
I know. It walks over my dad's vehicle there, and he went to the neighbor. He's like, "You need to control that cat of yours. He'll listen to you. He won't listen to me."
So yeah, I got some videos to catch up on.
Oh yeah.
I think it'll take me about a week to catch up on all the ones I got.
You have a channel, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah,
RC84 Films.
C84 Films.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at your channel right now, looking at all the videos. I'm like, okay, I got a lot of videos to watch.
Yeah, I know my channel's small. No one watches it.
Well, I actually thought I was previously subscribed, but
Oh, it's okay, man. You don't have to make any excuses.
I mean, I'm not. But I am subscribed now, so.
I'll always subscribe. I just might not watch your videos.
I might do the same thing to y'all too.
Exactly, right?
You got to pick and choose sometimes.
Yeah.
Like between the RC channels that I follow, and then I've always followed like normal car channels because I've always been a car person.
Yeah.
It's which ones do I watch? Like today, I was trying to catch up on some, and I was going through, and I'm like, okay, am I going to watch this one? It was a car one. I'm like, usually I watch that. No, not today. I'm watching this RC one, this car one here, not that one there, this one. Like, too many. I remember there was a time when I watched every new video of every channel that I was subscribed to, and now it's just too many. I just can't do
There's
it.
too many, yeah.
Yeah.
I still like to see them pop up, though, every once in a while and see, oh,
Yeah.
check this one out.
I'm probably about 40 or so behind.
Yeah, I don't see your channel in here. Oh, that's funny.
Here, I will, where is, no, not that.
Put his link in the chat for me.
Yeah, I'll see if this works. Hello, RC, welcome. Green Frog, I like Green Frog's idea. Scale size tiger traps would be frowned upon on YouTube, but it sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm with Shade Tree.
I don't mind cats. It's just they're sneaky.
They can definitely be. Definitely.
Face for that.
Yeah, I watched that video, Gabe. I can't say I've ever gotten hit in the face by while filming a video.
I have. It hurt.
Oh, you got a good collection going.
Yeah, you do.
So that's the strongest of the excavators I have.
So which one right now is your favorite?
Man, it's a hard pick, man. Between the dozers, I have to kind of go with this one. But the excavator and the front loader are the two strongest ones of all.
Okay.
So these
And
are
they
running
sorta
on,
need to be. They sort of almost need to be, really.
yeah, they're running on servo actuators, and they're all fully metal.
And they're all electric, right?
Yeah, all electric.
Those are cool.
And then,
Nice.
yeah,
So you need a dump truck. Or do you have a dump truck? Did I miss the dump truck? Okay. All right. There we go.
I was going to say, he doesn't have all that other equipment and not a dump truck.
Right?
yeah,
Nice.
of course.
That I bet that's got to be fun.
Oh, I am subscribed to you. How funny.
Yeah.
So Shade Tree's asking, can you buy parts for them if you break them?
Yes, you can. You can't buy parts for them.
I mean, I know that there's the expensive models out there that you can definitely buy parts for. I don't know exactly which models these are, so I couldn't answer that with that.
Both of these are from that company. There's Tanya and Hunini, whatever that company's called. Yeah, but they do make replacement parts for them.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm definitely jealous.
Nothing to be jealous about, man.
Well, you have them and are playing with them, and I don't. So
Some of us just like to play in the dirt different ways.
right.
Yeah. So, of course, with
You
the,
know, we have to sit down in the dirt to play.
of course, I got the claw for it.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Keep the big rocks out.
Yeah. Ripper
Oh, yep.
and one fairly large bucket.
And that
Oh,
looked
yeah.
heavy too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's got some weight to it.
Yeah, when he picked it up, it looked like his fingers were like, oh.
Yeah. And of course, one more item.
Now, how does that piece work? How does it work? That piece work well? Have you tried it?
I hadn't really tried it because I don't really think it's going to do anything.
It's not going to break concrete.
It's not going to break any concrete.
Break
So
the
have
dirt
you-
up for you, maybe.
Have
Huh?
you seen the video RC Sparks did on that one that he bought? And he bought
Yeah.
the real heavy duty breaker.
Yeah.
And I was expecting a little more out of it than what it did. I mean, it did break some stuff, but
Yeah,
the
I
money
actually,
that got paid into that thing, I'm like, yeah, that piece wasn't worth it.
yeah. So I saw a video where a guy took this tip off and put a blade on it, saw
Oh.
blade. So I was like,
Use it
Okay.
to cut down trees and stuff, huh?
yeah. So
That's cool.
yeah,
What's the battery life like on those?
believe it or not, they last a long time. Like the excavator, it said about 40 minutes, but I was running for 3 hours straight today on it with
Wow.
sound and lights.
Wow.
So, not bad at all. I mean, the dump truck, it's supposed to be like 30 minutes, but I ran 2 days with it. And that was
Wow.
3 hour periods. So those did pretty good.
It's not like you're gunning full blast on them all the time, right?
No, you're not going full blast at all on these things.
Yeah.
Now, are they running on 2S?
They are running on lithium ion batteries, so yeah, 2 cell.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Well, that's good battery life, though. So
It is. I mean, I was very surprised with it.
cool.
All right. What did that excavator right there cost you?
This one, $500.
Well, that's not bad.
That's about the price to get a decent entry
Decent
level
crawler, you know?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean TRX4 Blazer is that price basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Traxxas Max is basically that price. Maybe a little bit more actually, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I know you can get the same one off of like Banggood for like $250, but well, somewhat. But this one has the has an LCD screen that gives you your battery information on the controller and the truck or the excavator,
nice.
and it also lets you see what your signal is and stuff like that.
Now, is it given just a voltage number or like a?
It gives you a little picture of the battery.
Battery like half full or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So and the same
Cool.
thing with this one too. Other than it has that pretty big controller.
Yep.
Does that have like air tires, or is it like foam filled tires on that one?
There it's just foam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the RC, somebody just posted in stock RC 4-wheel drive dozer is $2,265.99.
Dang.
Yeah. I know.
No, I'll stick with the $500 one.
That'd be my whole collection's worth.
Yeah. No, the front loader itself is only like $250.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, that's actually pretty cheap.
Yeah, pretty cheap. I mean, it does all right.
I guess with loose dirt, huh?
Yeah, with loose dirt, does fine. But you can upgrade that too as well. So they do have parts for it. I found those. It's overseas, of course.
Yeah. Seems like all the even the high dollar stuff, for construction, like it seems to all basically come from overseas for the most part, except for maybe RC 4-wheel drive. So
Yeah.
Stuff, but all the good stuff seems to come from over there. Sean told Shade Tree to go check out Scale Art Construction Equipment. You'll be shocked. The RC 4-wheel drive stuff is like new bright.
Yeah.
But tomorrow I'm gonna have to catch up on your videos on the construction stuff. I want to see those in work, in action.
Yeah, they're good. Some of my videos are very long, and I don't mean for them to be very long. It's just there's so much good footage to put in. I just don't know when to stop, really.
Yeah, understand.
So I'm trying to break it down in like parts, or I don't know. My last video was like 27 minutes long. I was like, good Lord. I was like, nobody's going to watch this crap.
Well,
You never know.
People watch. I mean, granted, I know what some people might say, but people watch RC Sparks, videos, and a lot of times they're right around that same.
I watch his 32 or 45-minute videos.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I'll do 45 minutes. I'll like 15, 20. Yeah, okay. But you going 45 to an hour? I said, no, thanks.
No, 20 minutes is good.
Yeah.
I think 35 minutes is probably my cutoff most of the time on any video that I will actually watch all the way through, unless it's one of my I follow Cletus McFarlane and cars, so like I'll watch any of his videos like all the way through. But after 35 minutes, especially RCs, I'll be honest, after 35 minutes in RCs, I'm usually like, okay, I need something else.
Yeah.
If I ain't doing it myself, I need to see something else.
Especially crawling. I see crawling. I'm a 15 minutes, and that's it. I gotta go.
Agree. Because there's
Or
a
I'll
lot of the
skim
videos
through it.
Yep. A lot of the videos from like overseas and stuff. Those guys, they'll put out these 35 minute videos of crawling. I'm just like, I'll look at them like, yep, I'm not starting it, because I usually, if I start a video, I'll be honest, if I start it, I almost always finish it. And if it's got that kind of time on it, I'm like, nope. Shade Tree, that's all you need to know. When you don't see the price, you know it's expensive. Just like
can't afford it.
To a restaurant, and there's no price on it. You know that's shit's expensive.
That's what I say. If you have to ask how much it costs, you can't afford it.
Exactly.
If there's the menu outside the door, that means you can't afford it.
They're telling you not to come in.
Yeah, they're telling you not to come in. They don't want you to know you broke nothing.
Yep.
Exactly. $2 grilled cheese next door.
Yep.
That would be me. Okay.
I'll take 3, please.
Gotta save my money for RC stuff. Oh,
They put it on the window to save you the embarrassment from walking in and walking right back out.
Oh, I've done that a few times. I go sit down. It's like went to a seafood restaurant and it was like $15 for some stuffed kind of fish. I was like, I don't want a stuffed fish with goat cheese and stuff. I'm out of here.
I remember. Oh, I don't remember what restaurant it was, but I remember the first time I went somewhere and there wasn't a price on the menu. And I remember I was asking the people I was with, like, it was a work thing, and I'm like, "There's no price on the menu. Why isn't there a price?" And they're like, "Oh, because it's expensive, but it's work. Don't worry about it." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And finally, I found out the price. I'm like, "What?" Like,
When our kids were little, we took them to an Italian restaurant, and they didn't want spaghetti. So, whatever, get them grilled cheese. Two
Yeah.
grilled cheese sandwiches, 2 waters was $34.
Oh, jeez.
They never touched them. I told my wife, I said, go to the bathroom. She goes, why? I said, because I'm going to take the kids out to the car. I said, they didn't touch it. I'm not paying $34 for 2 grilled cheese sandwiches and 2 glasses of water.
hello, RC. I love some Toxic Hell. As I call it. I don't call it Taco Bell. I call it Toxic Hell, but I still love it.
Toxic hell.
$1,500 for a Unimog replica.
No thanks.
Yep. Taco Tuesday and Trimmer Wednesday.
I never make it to Wednesday.
Yeah, right.
It's a beeline to the house.
They actually, I just had this conversation with somebody recently that I feel like Taco Bell's went down a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I've always eaten Taco Bell, and I mean, I still will eat it, but like the soft tacos, I don't know, something's just not there anymore.
Yeah, the quality's gone down, and the meat's got a lot more salt added to it.
Yeah.
Oh, true. It's sad. I went to Taco Bell a couple weeks ago there. Gave the girl a Zach change, $7.45. The girl had to bring out a calculator to add it all up. I was like, really?
Oh, wow.
You can't add up 45 cents?
I love my first job when I was a teenager was Burger King. Worked at Burger King for 4 years through high school and a little after. And I truly believe every kid growing up should work in a fast food restaurant. I truly believe that. I learned a ton working there. I learned to count change back. Like that's where I learned to count change back was that. So I love going through and like your total will be like, 506 or something. And, you give them a 10 and a penny and they're like looking at you like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
What's the penny for?
Yeah. It's like, so I don't get more pennies. That's why.
No, take this back. You're messing me up.
Yeah. But Gabe made a comment. It's funny we complain about restaurants, but what about the money we spend on RCs? Hey, that's different, Gabe. It's not the same.
Exactly.
RC,
Talking about
you
food.
play with them and you take them back home. And you can play with them again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Food you eat
can't
it
do
once,
that
it's
when you go to
gone.
work.
The next day it exits your system. Sometimes the same night.
You make it that long? Man, you're a champ.
Depends on what it is.
Man, I went to my mom's for dinner and come home, boy, I had to go.
She work at Taco Bell?
Oh, that's funny.
I had to do that.
That was good. Oh wow. He says a trailer on there costs $12,000.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
Home Depot, $28.
It's the steakhouse in New York for 2 steaks, fries, no appetizer, and 2 drinks, $385. Yeah.
I know that because somebody used my credit card up there one year.
Only,
It wasn't
only
me.
if Work's paying for it.
Cost me $20 for a pack of cigarettes like 6 years ago,
Mm.
there in New York.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
He said that trailer had a loading crane on it. I mean,
Oh.
don't know if that makes up for.
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
I mean, at least there's something extra there.
It's still no incentive to spend $12,000.
I'd better lift my house for that much money.
Yeah. I had to get a $100 trailer.
Huh.
And that part is one of those brooder trailers, so I had to get the truck and the tractor on it. Can't really use it, so I just used the trailer.
$90 for 4 bowls of soup in DC. Wow.
Is that Campbell's?
Well, I can get 10 avocados for $1 here in California. Huh.
Trying to think the most expensive meal that I've personally ever bought. I was trying to figure out what that was. I want to say it was in Vegas at a nice steakhouse in Vegas, I think.
My limit $20. That's it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Well, no, I think the only reason we did the nice steakhouse is we actually did really well that week. We were there from Saturday to Saturday, and we literally played every casino at every hotel, and we didn't like make tons of money, but we paid for everything we did that week.
Yeah.
We would sit down with $20. If you spent the $20, you walked away from the table. If you got up to 100, you walked away from the table. And so we had money, and we said, all right, let's see what it's like to be fancy.
Yeah.
We went and had a nice steak dinner, and it wasn't all that.
Dang.
Hey, Gabe, I actually thought about doing that
At one time.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Right through with the RC.
But it needs to be that big friggin' dump truck like RC Sparks has that you can sit in it and drive yourself through it. It's probably the only one that would actually set the thing off that you're there.
Yeah, I had a 1/6 scale tank before, but I get rid of it. So no, can't do that.
Or hook up controls to a lawnmower, make it a remote control lawnmower.
Yeah.
Turn a
Which
lawnmower
I know where one is actually, because there's one not too far from me. Exo Caged RC did that. He made a remote control lawnmower. I think it's not like a full like. Oh, that's a good idea right there. Hello, RC. Pull yourself in a wagon with an X-Max.
into the max. Huh.
Yeah. And yeah, Shade Tree was saying, yeah, he did that. Yep, he did. He did it's just a mower deck if I'm not mistaken. Like it's not a full like mower, I believe, but he actually cut grass with it. Like he has a video of it.
Yeah, we got a company here that actually has a remote control lawnmower, and they just go to people's houses and cut the yard right there. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I guess that's just like the RC Sparks with his little mini dozer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little wheel loader on.
Yeah.
I thought about that last week when I had to push mow my yard because my lawnmower has gone on the blitz, so I had to push 300 yards with a lawnmower, with a push lawnmower.
A push one. Wow.
Yeah, God, I was exhausted for 2 days.
So Sean says avocado in New York's insane. A slice of avocado is near $3.
Wow.
Good thing I don't eat avocados.
Yeah, they're trying to give them away out here.
That is
Kurt,
insane.
you need to buy a bunch of them, go over there and sell them.
Right?
Yeah. Buy them in California, drive over, fly over to New York, sell them.
When you get in trouble for that,
Yeah.
I'm sure New York got a law against everything.
probably so.
Yeah, that trailer shade tree sounds insane. I know that. I don't know if it was this past year. I think it was the year before my first year at UST. They had a semi there, RC semi, and the one trailer had a bulldozer on it, and the ramps were controlled from the remote. You could clip a button, and the ramps would fold down on the trailer. I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that was expensive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's also impressive. Those RC semis are quite strong. I couldn't believe how strong those things are.
Yeah. That's fun.
So what, you got a Tamiya?
No, this is from Diecast Masters. It's actually a 16th scale one.
Oh, okay.
Is it a 2-speed, 3-speed tranny?
Nah, single speed.
Single speed? Okay.
Yeah. Only 2-wheel drive, which that sucks.
Okay.
So not good off road, but
Yeah, like I know those like the King haulers and stuff, they're like a 3-speed transmission.
yeah, they're 3-speed.
And they can actually get some serious speed,
They get going, yeah.
once you get up. But like there was one in I went to New Orleans last year. I go there for work sometimes, and I was there over a weekend, met up with some of the locals in New Orleans. We did this night crawl, and this guy brought out his brand new built trailer and truck that he just built, and his 8-year-old daughter sits on the trailer, and he's pulling her down the sidewalk with it like it was nothing. I'm like, dang.
Yeah. So, but Diecast Masters does have trailers coming out soon. Actually, this year in December, they're going to have a lowboy trailer that will actually detach through the remote.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It was supposed to come out this year, but with COVID and crap, it delayed it. So they're putting out another semi truck.
Well, is that going to be more than 12 grand?
No, not at all. This is like 250 right here.
Okay.
Not bad. And of course, you know, the trailer is a Brooder toy trailer. I just converted it over.
Nice. Sage Tree said he found a dozer that'll fit in your hand for 7 G's.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
Yeah, I had to get that for the trailer. Or yeah, I had to buy all that just for a trailer.
Yeah. So Gabe had a question on what we thought of the new TLR Arma buggy, and I can honestly say I know nothing about it. So I
either.
honestly say anything. I hadn't heard about it.
It's a race buggy.
It looks like they're trying to go after the racing side of it now.
It's just set up for the guys that don't like to build. It's already built. You just have to add your electronics, but it's all tunable for racing. That's all.
Cool. Gabe, you think about getting one?
So I got the 6S Typhon already, so I'm not gonna. That wouldn't be something I would buy.
Yeah.
And the 3S Typhon.
I just watched I think it was today. I watched Exo Cage's video of his success and the Mamba tires, weird skinny tires, and
Oh yeah, that he blew off of there.
blew the rims apart.
Yeah.
A couple of them. Yeah,
The cars have a lot of power on 6S, that's for sure.
yeah, definitely.
I was impressed on 4S, so and when I did 6S, I was shocked.
Yeah, the 6S with the Mambas, the Mamba Kings, I think is what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
Shade
order
Tree
some new
says-
ones.
Yeah, Shade Tree says Arma's on his last nerve.
Someone keeps saying they're going to be bringing out their 4S line here very soon.
I have yet to own a Arma. Anything.
Yeah, me too. I really haven't gotten to the really fast vehicles. I had a few, but I just never really got into them. I always done scale stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I like bashers. I mean, I have my Max is my main basher now because I had my buggy, which I've now turned into a drag car, so it really can't be a basher anymore. But, well, I have my Vader is, I guess, a basher at the same time.
That's why I want to get a Arma Creighton 6S, but it just had so many issues with the diffs on them. But I hate to buy something that I'm gonna have to fix, right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking forward to here in the very near future. I get to play with the RC Basher Boys giveaway. Granite, right? Is that what it is?
Is that what the one he's passing around or something?
Yes,
or?
yes. The one that's passing around. I think it's with Axiomatic Productions currently at the moment, I believe. And then it goes to the Kibblers, and then it comes to me. So I'm looking forward to playing with that.
Yeah, those look like they're fun trucks.
It's the Arma Voltage.
Oh, the voltage.
Yeah. Voltage. Okay. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to maybe playing with that, seeing what that's like. So he said he won't be buying any RCs for a while since he just recently bought a new used vehicle. That must be what his girlfriend hid the RCs for, forcing him to buy a new car.
Is that what she's probably selling them off? You better go count them.
He's got 60 some. He won't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
right.
if I sell a couple.
Hey, wouldn't that be something? You're like scrolling through eBay and you're like, hey, this vehicle looks like mine. Oh,
Right?
that is mine.
I had one just like that.
Hey, I need Art's car. No.
Buy your same vehicle.
Right.
Right. Oh god, that'd be horrible. Pay for the same vehicle twice.
Come on, let me buy it.
I know I have one, but look how cheap it is.
Oh,
You'll never get another one for $50 like
that's
that.
awesome right there. Shade tree. Oh,
That's
that's
funny.
good. Oh, sorry, Gabe.
Poor Gabe. It's your turn. We were busting Sean's
Yeah.
chops earlier, so
Yep. Oh.
That's why I'm not married.
I know I can't do nothing without her. Okay.
That's how my work partner is. He can't spend none of his money. His wife takes everything. He's jealous about my lifestyle.
So keep in mind, Gabe's not married either. So just his girlfriend.
Oh, you can kick her out of the house.
I don't have one of those either. They cost too much.
It costs too much.
Oh. Hello, RC. Looks like it's trying to sell a Rift. And I myself am not interested in a Rift.
No, they look like they're kind of fun to play with, but that's about it. I like to play with somebody's, but not own one. Huh.
Yeah, it does. I mean, they do look cool. I know, some of the videos I've seen. I know, Adventure Time, Brent, Adventure Time loves his and has had a lot of fun with it. But
I don't live
it's
in
on the
an
verge
area
of
for
a
that.
basher. It's like on the verge of a basher, and I'd rather buy just a good basher versus that, in my personal opinion.
Right.
I've got one money pit. I don't need another one.
Yeah, look how much Exo Cage is putting into his.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, when you look at the price of the axle, and then the transmission, the knuckles, the sway bar, all the Vidavon upgrades, if you add it all up, you're right around $1,800 just for the aluminum upgrade.
No.
Shade Tree says they're hard to control with big power.
Yes, they are. I can say that.
But I think most things start to get hard to control with big power at the same time.
That's why it looks fun, because it
Yeah.
tweaks and twists and
Yeah.
it looks like it's just gonna break something right off the bat.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, then you're replacing parts left and right.
Yep. Yeah, I'm actually waiting on parts to come in right now for my Traxxas Max, which I can't complain. I've really never broke it.
When you have a 1/18 scale Mini T with a Mamba brushless, and you run it on 3S, and it's like this all the time, your front tires never wear.
Exactly. You can swap them around later.
But
Sean?
you also go from $150 truck to just about $3,000. That's roughly what's sitting in this right now.
Jeez.
Good.
Sean, have a good one. And Sean, we'll see you next Saturday.
We'll see you, Sean.
See you, Sean.
So Gabe says y'all have me making me do an RC inventory once I get home. Now I'm paranoid. So for anybody who wasn't on earlier, next Saturday we will be doing a channel interview next Saturday. And it is confirmed that Sean's RC Adventure will be the channel we will be interviewing. So join us next Saturday we get to ask Sean questions. So if y'all have any questions you want me to ask Sean or want Gabe to ask, you can reach out and let us know. We have a list of questions to ask. And of course, you can be in the chat, and questions pop up, we will ask them. So I'm sure there'll be some talk about the 124 scale RCs, I'm sure.
When's he getting one? Oh,
Yes.
When is he going to get his first 24 scale Tamiya?
With 2.2s, right? And
And
portals. Yeah.
And has he tasted peanut butter yet?
Shade Tree said, "Don't worry, Gabe. We will sell them back to you for a price."
Boy, if I got a deal for you.
Right? So here's Shade Tree's first question for Sean is, which is the best SCX 24? He's probably gonna say the one that's in flames.
Yeah, right.
No, I look forward to next week interviewing Sean. He's an awesome person to talk to and hang out with. So it should be a good time.
Some cool cars too.
Yep. Yeah, as he told me, he goes, "You can ask me anything, no matter." So it should definitely be a good show.
So it's going to be fun.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I got one 24 scale.
You're right.
And that's it.
So I think I can't remember. He either has one TRX4 left or he sold the last one maybe recently. I can't remember.
They're all gone now. He doesn't have any left. But he finally got rid of them all.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one before, Chris. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah. That's a flex.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Yeah, Gabe, you may not want your girlfriend to see that comment. Just saying. So hopefully she doesn't watch our live stream. 'Cause,
Yeah, the Honcho and the Blazer are going to be gone now.
right. Oh, the black Blazer that they just re-released. Yeah, it does look pretty sharp.
Yeah.
I mean, I still like the black and red Blazer body as well, but the black one is sharp.
Yeah, it is. But it's one of those bodies that's just played out now.
Agreed. I know they're probably not going to, but I would love to see them come out with a new chassis of some type.
Yeah. And I have a buddy of mine who took the Bronco one and extended it and made it like a 6x6 Bronco.
Oh, okay.
It looked pretty freaky.
Or even a straight axle or something they come out with, you know?
Exactly, Kurt. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came out with a Class 1 straight axle.
Yeah, something a little different.
Yeah, it would be nice. I mean,
They seem,
I get that the TRX4 still sells well, and it's still a good truck. I mean, it really is a good truck. So I could see, okay, you're going to keep that, but at least come out with something like Class 1 or Class 0 or something. It'd be good.
They'll probably do that.
Hopefully.
They touched up in like every area of RC they could, so why not do scale?
Yeah. And I feel like, in my opinion, that they would want to compete with Element in that regards. I mean, Element, you got the Trail Walker, which I guess really isn't being sold now, but Trail Walker that's, like a Class 1 rig. Really almost all their Element line is Class 1 sort of. So I would think they would want to compete with that, my personal opinion, but
Yeah.
Shade Tree keeps dreaming it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully they do it.
I don't see why not.
Hello RC, absolutely agree. The Ecto is a great rig, and welcome Tank.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's happening?
And the Ecto is a great rig, and honestly, the Enduro line is really great. I love my Trail Walker for Class 1. It's a great rig. Knock on wood, it hasn't broken on me. Probably break tomorrow when I go out and play. But,
Nah, well,
yeah.
It's a good rig. I mean, I got one and I just went ahead and converted it to a comp crawler. I did a whole new chassis and all that.
Mhm.
Used the factory parts.
Yeah. I kept mine for Class 1, so I mean I'm running the Trail Walker body, just some good bumpers. I did the Scalar Fab bumpers on it, which were perfect for Class 1, and I mean it's got minimal mods. Heck, I'm still running the freaking stock ESC on it. I need to upgrade that.
Yeah.
And that's what I talked to Chris about a while back when he bought his Trail Walker and customized it right away. I said, why don't you run it right away, find out what you don't like, then convert it? But he just converted it right away without even running it, which is
Yeah,
okay.
I ran mine stock. I ran mine stock, like you said, Tank. I ran it that way, seen what I like. The biggest thing was tires. Like I switched tires, and that was a huge difference. I mean, I did the Class 1 Hyrax on it.
Yeah.
They're still on it.
The tires, the stock
Element.
tires are not bad, but yeah, it is a must to upgrade. That's
Yes,
100%.
yes. And then since outside of that, I've done that. I put 35 kg servo in it, and I do have currently a Trail Master 21 turn, I think, in it.
Okay.
And high clearance links, the team associated ones.
Yeah, I did Husky one.
Yep. And then the bumpers, and I think that's it. In fact, I haven't even put like the overdrive in it, is what it came with, the 5.4 or whatever it is.
Okay.
I haven't put the bigger, which I may do, but it performs well. I like it the way it is.
Yeah, when you do that, you got to pay attention to those numbers very, very well. I mean, they're really small on the pinion there, but you got to follow the directions just right, or you'll have it backwards and screw a lot of things up. That's what I did. I had to buy a whole new transmission.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with my stupidity.
But there's part of me that says not to even do it because it's performed as well as it has. So I'm like, do I really need to? It turns well. It's got good turning, so.
The only reason why I went ahead and upgraded mine is because a lot of my other guys, they have the Trail Walker. I knew what it was going to do. I knew how capable it was, but I wanted to get it. But I got through a friend of mine for a great deal, and then I wanted to build a comp rig out of it. And so I got a Team G-Speed chassis. Just basically switch everything over to it.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I've loved Trail Walker. It's one of my top favorite rigs for sure that I currently own.
Yeah. I bet that vehicle is so well. It's no fun going crawling at my spot. I go ahead with the guys there. It goes over everything. There's no stopping it. So I'm like, this is boring now.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Hello RC, that the Ecto's ESC blew up in the first 6 minutes. That's crazy. But you put a 1080 on there and tune it, and boom. Can't beat a 1080.
No, I can't.
especially for the price.
Exactly.
I got 4 of them sitting up here right now. Just sitting there waiting to go in stuff.
Because you're a hoarder.
And I've got like 5 Holmes Hobby motors, mostly Crawlmasters, sitting waiting to go on stuff.
I think we all got parts now on standby, so we're all hoarders.
Right.
Yes, we are.
Yep. And Shade Tree, 1080 with a Holmes Hobby Trailmaster, and then you switch to the Fusion. And you know what? The Fusion's a good motor. I love that in my 6x6. It's a really good motor.
Yeah, I have not tried the Fusion yet.
I would. It's nice. It's nice. I like it. So, And that 8-turn Crawlmaster Hello RC, yes, that is the way to go. The Crawlmaster 8-turn.
Wow.
I love that motor. Or if you can get your hands on a very rare 9-turn Crawlmaster Sport, that's good too.
Did you see the short video that John Holmes released today about the new ESC that they're still working on 4S capability?
Yes, I did see that.
What was that?
He's working on, I think it's a software upgrade on that mini ESC where it can run 4S.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're doing the software upgrade for that, and they're also doing the software upgrade for the BEC that's in it.
Yes, yes.
How can it be a software upgrade? It's odd because it's electronics, so it's either the capacitors and the electronics in there can take 4S or not. It's weird that they do that with a 4S upgrade, software upgrade. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know the details. I just remember seeing the video clip on Instagram.
Cool.
And his BEC issue was everybody that was using the internal BEC was smoking their ESCs out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think when they tested it in house, they didn't have any issues, but when it got out in the field, there was. I remember reading his post about it, that there. I don't know. There was something, but he's on top of his stuff. He's got great customer service, and he's going to get to the bottom of it and get it figured out, and he'll take care of his people.
That's like Tom Asher from Three Brothers. Great customer service. The only thing I wish that they would do would be come out with a ESP for their stuff now.
Yeah.
They've got the servos. Their servos are great. Between Three Brothers, Holmes Hobbies, and Reefs, I can't see spending over $100 on a servo.
Yeah. So Tank, I will have our RC Conference Live stickers on Tuesday, so I should have your package out Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, and I'll send you email you back with tracking once I have it.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Yep. So yeah, that Fusion, I was very impressed with the Fusion. So the great control, awesome drag brake on that Fusion. So, very pleased with that
Wow.
purchase.
I think that would fit in an Element Enduro.
I don't see why I wouldn't. I put it in the 6x6.
There's plenty of room in there, I think.
Yeah, I mean it is a tad bit longer than a normal 550 motor. It's got a little bit more length because it's all on one, so it is slightly longer. But I was able to put it in the 6x6. It technically hits the battery tray, but I just flex the battery tray just a little bit, and it's in there.
I got my battery tray all hacked up anyway, so
yeah. But in the Enduro, I don't see why. I'm thinking of my Trail Walker. It's basically the same. I'm trying to think, and I don't see any reason it wouldn't.
as I think there's a lot. It's been a while since I looked at it, but there's a lot of room behind it, I think.
Yeah. John Martin, thanks for stopping in. Take it easy. Yeah, and never forget, definitely 9/11. 20 years, it's crazy.
All right, guys, I'm going to get going.
All right, Dennis. Thanks
All right,
for
guys.
hanging out with us. Take it easy. Have fun. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
So we'll see you guys on the next one.
All right.
See you later.
And Shade Tree, that 777, that is a heck of a
It's a beast.
yes. Well, that one and that what is it? The SVC 800 from Holmes. Those two servos right there are stupid powerful. Almost more RC or a servo than you need for almost anything, really.
Yeah, right. Huh.
If you really need that much power, then so
Move
what
the
you building,
rocks.
Tank?
Pardon me?
What you building?
Oh, this is a Losi Nightcrawler.
Okay.
It's been converted, but I'm looking at it to see if I am going to rebuild it or what. But somebody put different axles on it,
Okay.
and I'm just looking at how it flexes and how it works right now, and I'm not too pleased with it. So I'm debating of getting the same axles that were on it before or not. And the transmission is geared very high because everything in the axles were worn gear before, so very low, and you could not put speed to it. So I'm debating there on what I'm going to do with it. Either change the transmission or change some stuff. So
Gotcha.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. The body is in pristine shape. The body is like awesome shape, but
Okay. Yeah. Looks good.
that's what a Nightcrawler looks like.
Okay.
But this is what they call a rock crawler. This is a real crawler,
Yeah.
not
Is
a
that,
trail.
is that the stock chassis or is it upgraded chassis?
No, that's probably the stock chassis. It's a very old one. But like I was saying, somebody changed the axles on here, so it's a different type of axle on here now.
Yeah, they have a crawling chassis for it. That's like $200.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and it's buddy's doing one right now, and it's extremely awesome.
But the
Yeah.
gears on it, like there's only 2 gears. Well, I guess there is kind of 3 gears, but it's very weird how the transmission is made on here. So different. So I'm looking at it to see if I am gonna. I got it for free from a guy, so I'm just checking. Okay, am I gonna put some money in this and get it going, or sell it, or what am I gonna do with it? So
Gotcha.
I mean, they're very capable vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought about getting one, but I just hadn't jumped to the gun yet.
well, I don't. That's one truck that I don't really have is like a comp crawler or a rock crawler. I don't
Yeah.
have that, and that's pretty close to it. I know that it's not as flexible or capable as a comp crawler, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
John Martin says they make a metal worm gear for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is they did change the axles on here. These are not the original axle. And I looked in the box of parts that I got from the guy, and there's only one axle left. So I do have the axle for it, but I only have one, so I don't have 2. So that's something I can look. Does somebody has a part, a Nightcrawler with parts that I can buy very cheap that I can skim the parts off of? Or do I just build it with what's here? So
Gotcha. John Miller, welcome, and Altered RC, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, I've thought about. I didn't know. I don't really know about that one. I hadn't really heard about that one, but I've debated in the past about getting one of that Red Cat Everest 10 is sort of similar style to that.
yeah.
Sort of is cool looking to me in a way, and I thought about getting one to play around with, but I don't know.
So Kurt, did you do any upgrade on that hot rod?
No, not yet, but I've got all sorts of parts and new links. New links for the GPM links. And I did upgrade the motor to a Spectrum
Okay.
and ESC
I'm
Spectrum.
Probably gonna take mine out tomorrow. So
Yeah,
I've
it
only
wasn't,
had it now for 3 weeks now, I think. So I think
Wasn't-
it's time I put a battery in it and try it.
You haven't
wasn't
ran
quite
it yet?
fast enough.
No, I haven't run it yet.
I blew the motor up on mine and burned it up.
By what? By doing donuts or just?
Yeah, doing donuts, but I put a smaller spur and a bigger pinion in it. And,
Oh, okay. That would do it.
yeah, I overgeared it. Yeah. Yeah. It was fast, but
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Was it worth it though?
Yeah, it was fun. I figured I was gonna go brushless anyways. It just made it go faster. You know, it made me do it faster. That's all.
Cool.
Gabe, you asked about Spectrum. Is that you asked about was it the DX2?
Spectrum motor. What motor did you put in there from Spectrum?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 3300 kV motor and what is the 85? It's just a little one. I think it's like the smallest one they make.
So it's a brushless system that you put in there from Spectrum?
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
let me make you bigger here.
Okay.
can't see it. Yeah, it's in there pretty good.
And John Miller, yeah, that is the Traxxas hot rod.
Yeah, it's the 35.
Nice body.
Yeah, I'm robbing all the parts out of that one to fix my 2.0 that I crashed last weekend.
Oh yeah.
And Shade Tree, I like the look of the new Red Cat Jeep 1/8 rig. I think it looks pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they put a little bit of thought into a few things on it, particularly like the body, the way they painted the inside. So when you start scraping it up, it sort of gives it a rusted look. That sounds pretty cool.
Yep.
And I didn't know it comes with a 1080 with a home. I think I knew about the Holmes motor. I didn't know about the 1080 ESC.
Oh, the new Red Cat.
Yeah, Marksman.
I saw they had one in my hobby shop. I didn't want to drive all the way down there just to look at it though.
Yeah, I think I knew about the Holmes motor because I think it's a Crawlmaster, if I'm not mistaken, which you can't go wrong. And Red Cat's done a good job over the last year or two teaming up with good companies like Reefs and
Hobby
now,
Wing.
now Holmes. I mean, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, they had Hobby Wing too in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Their
the
other
Axe
truck.
Edition. Yep.
Yeah,
They had both Reefs and Hobby Wing.
and Fly Sky.
Yeah, yeah, they
Yeah,
sort of did it all. You know.
they're trying to get sales.
Yeah, I think it worked. I mean, the price, honestly, they sold that at a good price considering the electronics that thing had.
For what you got, yeah. If you broke it down, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, basically $300 in electronics, and he was paying like what $450, I think, to $500 for the rig, somewhere.
Yeah,
right around $5. Yeah, and Hello RC just got an Axe this week.
Oh yeah.
I got to drive one Exocaged, had one for a short period of time, and I got to drive it, and it had nice control, and had plenty of servo in it. So, put a different body on there, even though I like the body, but you put a different body on there, go out and compete with it quick. Good stuff. John Miller's asking, is ARMA stuff problematic? I'm not up on ARMA, so anybody else can.
Well, a lot of people have been complaining about the gears blowing up in their diffs.
Their diffs.
So I've been hearing a lot of things.
You just have to shim them.
Yeah.
And they give you shims now, so
And,
so it's there's issues there when they give you the shims to shim it.
Yeah.
and some of the BLX, they've had the issues with the bearing motor, the motor bearing blowing up. They've been having issues with those.
That's the 3S line, the bearing on it,
Yeah.
the Spectrum motors.
And I agree, Hello RC. I agree with you. The Gen 8 body, the Axe, and even the regular, beautiful bodies. They're definitely big, but pretty nice for a RTR body, in my opinion. Maybe not as nice as the TRX4 Blazer and Bronco bodies. There's a little bit more or nicer, but still Still a pretty nice RTR body. The Shade Tree says he's used the dual shims, single shims, no shims, and they all still break on 6S rigs.
Real. My Typhon hasn't had any issues yet.
And I think like everything, you're always going to have some, people with good luck, bad luck, whatever you want to call it.
Also depends on how you bash it and beat it and land it and all that too,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Everyone thinks it's an EXB, it should be unbreakable, but it's just an RC car, It's a toy, it's gonna break.
Yeah, absolutely. It's no different Gen 8 world, I have a original V1 Gen 8, or not original, but a V1 Gen 8, and I'm running the same axles on that from the get-go, and all these people are like, the axles are weak, they break, and they this and they that, and I'm like, never broke an axle, but I don't bash my Gen 8 crawler. It's not a basher.
Yeah.
So Kurt, did you just call my RCs toys?
No, not yours. Not yours. Everybody else's.
No.
Oh, you telling me I got toys?
That's what my wife says. You're out there playing with your toys again.
Yeah.
Shade Tree said his Mojave has a busted diff in it now. Mojave.
Really? Oh man, I'm just thinking about getting one of those too.
And he hasn't got 10 packs through it yet.
Well,
But I know that Exocage has got one. He's beat on that thing pretty hard.
mhm.
I think the Mojave is a pretty good looking rig.
Yeah, it is.
I would consider one.
Yeah, my wife's gonna let me buy a car at the end of the month when I get my paycheck, but I'm still not sure on how much I can spend. Might be a $200 car, and it might be a $600 car. Who knows?
Right. Hey, you could just change it up and you could go buy a $500 excavator.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, don't knock it until you try it.
Oh, I'm jealous. So
Like I was sitting there today,
I know.
out there and doing it. I was sitting in one seat. I had the whole fleet. I was sitting right there controlling it all. I was like, I like this. I don't have to run after my car. I don't have to go get the woods. I was like, I'm right here.
You got your beer next to you and sitting in a chair.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I was doing. I was like, for 3 hours, I was like, yeah, this is so much fun. It's relaxing.
Yeah, John, that was my mistake of letting her have the control of the checking account.
Amateur. Don't y'all know you got to have a second account? One
That's
that
how
else?
I was raised that way to, merge your checking accounts together. So
Listen, you just get one of those, you get one of those prepaid Visa cards. Put a little bit of money on there. That way, you'll never know. Never see
Right,
the checkbook.
get a direct deposit in two different checking accounts.
That's it. Hey, something. Tell her something happened to the car that you had to get fixed over the weekend.
Yeah, right.
So, what's funny about that? For years, me and my
Three
now
accounts.
ex had separate accounts, and then we eventually went to a joint account for a long time. And then probably 5 years ago, she was begging me to go to separate accounts again, and I didn't want to. Like, I was against it. Finally, I gave in. I was tired of hearing her complain about it. Oh, that was the best thing ever. Basically, our money would go into the joint account. We paid the house bills out of that, and we both got what we called an allowance to pay our personal credit cards and gas and food and hobbies or whatever. Oh, that was the best thing in the world. I could save whatever I wanted to save to the side for an RC or whatever it is. That was the best thing. course, now I ain't got to worry about it all. I get it all. So
Yeah, now we just mine does the same thing. We're just all on. We're on everything, credit cards, everything.
it's definitely easier to pay bills out of one account. That's definitely easier
Yeah.
to do for sure.
I figured I was raised that way. My money's hers and her money's mine, and whatever, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice when like you know, like something comes up when it's all the money's all together. And it's like, hey, I really need to go buy this $500 whatever, and she okays it and you do it. It's always nice, you know, in that regard. It's just it sucks when it's her turn
Yeah,
to spend that money.
right.
So, but
Yeah, well, we're fixing up the backyard for her right now, and that's her money going.
yeah, there you go. I understand
Well,
that.
I can live with the dirt backyard. She wants to fix it up, so
Yeah. Definitely.
yeah,
19 years married. Good for you, Guru.
nice.
I think I've got that roughly between 2 marriages.
So 10, 21, 11 years.
No years for me.
That was my nice years. I always tell her I'd be richer without her. So
Yeah. Hello, RC. You're one of you got one of the rare ones, one that actually likes RCs.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
My wife has no care for him whatsoever. She's
Yeah.
driven it twice, driven my cars twice, but that's it. She wants nothing to do with them.
Yep. And John Miller's tomorrow's 6-year anniversary. Well, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Hopefully you've planned something or done something.
Yeah.
That's where I got lucky with my wife. She doesn't care about any of that stuff.
About anniversaries?
Yeah, about jewelry, anniversary. She's pretty
Oh,
low maintenance.
That's awesome. I always thought I had it lucky with my ex. She still does, hates roses.
Oh.
Like she actually says they smell like shit. That's her exact word. So she hates roses, which is like great. I ain't got to buy roses every day all
Nice.
the time. She would be perfectly happy with go to Publix and pick up just a $10 bouquet of just general arrangements, and that would be perfect for her. But roses, you bought a rose, she would hurt you.
Wow.
So I was like, that was nice because okay, I ain't got to buy $60 roses for certain occasions.
Oh, man, get her some plate flowers there, Tell her that I love them every night.
Hey, John, get her an RC boat. That way you can have best of both worlds.
There you go. There you go. Yes, a boat, RC boat. Which I have one RC boat, but I want a nice RC boat.
Like what kind of boat?
Well, I have a God, I done forgot what FT 600. I think got it off Bang Goods probably 10 years ago or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's not all that. It still runs, still works, but it's not necessarily quick. I want to get either a Sonic Wave or something like that.
Yeah, I had a few speedboats before. I had that Traxxas M41 catamaran.
Mhm.
That was fun, but it only lasted for like 10 minutes on 6L. I didn't have a lot of 3-cell batteries. So I was like,
But hello RC, that's pretty cool that you could buy her some RC tires for her birthday.
Right.
That's pretty cool. Shay Tree said his wanted to start working out with her, so he bought her a sidecar for her exercise bike. And Altered RC, I may have to get with you on that. I definitely want I'd like to. I don't do. I don't play with my current boat often, but my son likes it from time to time. So it'd be nice. I have some friends that have some faster ones, and I don't have any one fast enough to really play in their group right now.
Running you over.
Yeah, I haven't even taken it out with them because I just know it's like it'd be embarrassing. So.
Well, I've looked everywhere and I cannot find my remote for this.
I love that blue.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a remote right now, but I can't find it. It's somewhere.
Best 2 days of owning a boat, when you buy it, when you sell it.
Oh yeah.
So, John Miller, I mean, you could get a RC jet boat. It would do good in Colorado River, I'm sure.
What was it? Didn't Sparks have one of those, right? And
Yeah,
didn't
the
he
jet
put it in
boats
that?
are pretty good.
He put it in that canal that had the water rushing.
Yeah.
Forgot who made it.
ProBoat, I think it was, maybe.
Was it Probo? Yeah, because he had his logo on it and everything. You could buy it with his logo and all that on it. And it did good in that canal because that water was rushing out of there.
Gabe says he owns a boat, but yet lives in a desert.
Now that's a hoarder. No.
No, that's just
Yeah, but it rains enough there, you know.
Yeah.
You get flash floods.
Alfred RC said Sparks had a Thrasher boats.
okay. There you go.
Okay.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he still has any of his boats. I know he sold a lot of RCs when he moved. I wonder if he still has any boats.
I remember it had a lot of power in it.
I don't know. I just recently started back watching Matic.
Yeah, you don't see any of his other RCs except for just his construction stuff
Yeah.
That's true.
so
Yeah.
far.
I know he said he sold like he had 140 or something like that. I think he said initially before he moved, and he sold down to I don't know like 60 or something. I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is still a lot of RCs.
Yeah.
But and now he's just bought another over the last little while. He's bought I don't know another 5 or 6 or so construction ones at least.
Yeah. Ones that I can't afford.
Yeah. None of us can afford.
None of us can afford. I only have a credit card that has no.
I don't even think if we pooled our money together, we could afford what he's buying.
No. Yeah, that much money I'm putting down on a new car or something, you know.
Exactly.
For that money, I'll just buy me a real one that I can operate.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll just go around the neighborhood. It's like, hey, you want me to dig something? Dig a ditch, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's already got one of those too, though. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
that is remote controlled.
Yeah. And that's like a $30,000
Oh yeah, easy. Easy.
Gabe, take it easy. Yeah, we're gonna close out here pretty soon. I just realized after 11.
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta eat dinner.
So we'll wait for Tank to get back, and we'll
I'm
go
here.
around and
I'm here.
say. Oh, okay. Just didn't see you, so I didn't want to. I didn't want us to close out and like you not
No,
know
good.
where we went. So,
He comes back and everybody's
Yeah.
I was behind the camera.
yeah. So, but yeah, I'll go around if anybody wants to say anything. Kurt, if you got anything you want to say to everybody, feel free.
just thank you for having me on here, and you
Absolutely.
all have a great Sunday and keep playing with RCs.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for being on. Chris, you got anything?
I appreciate the invite.
Oh.
That and just hope everybody has fun RCing this week. Without me having fun.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be catching up over tomorrow on some of your videos. I gotta check out all this construction stuff you got going on.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to.
Yeah,
Cool.
which might make me want to buy one more than I already do. So might be a bad thing too.
Go ahead. Just do it, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead. You get one, you'll get the bug. You just want to get another one like I did.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, Tank.
Well, thanks a lot for putting up the link so we can join
Absolutely.
these. These are a lot of fun, and go charge up some batteries and go break something. Because if you're not breaking
Absolutely.
anything, you're not having any fun.
There you go. I agree with you definitely. And guys, everybody, remember next week we will have channel interview with Sean's RC Adventure. So feel free to hop on, ask questions, and I'm sure it's going to be entertaining night with Sean. So I'm looking forward to it. And thanks for everybody in the chat being on and watching. Thanks for Chris, Kurt, and Tank for hopping on, and Dennis earlier. And thanks for joining us. And we will see y'all next Saturday at 9 o'clock Eastern. Everybody have a good weekend and enjoy some RCs tomorrow.
See ya.
Yeah.